recognizing, we have a very special show for you. I've taken the liberty of titling it The Music Men of Long Island. And the show will be in two parts. The first part will be with two of my dear friends, Lindsay Reeve.
Hey.
Hi, and Ahmad Ali. Both very fascinating, wonderful individuals in my life that I'm very blessed to have.
It's a long story.
It's a very long story. And I met them both in the same place, in East Enders Coffee House, quite a number of years ago.
May it rest in peace.
Yes, Lindsay and his wife, Diane, another dear friend of mine, were the proprietors and facilitators of this very special place.
What a time that was.
It definitely was. And I walked in one day, we were having a Reiki circle there every Sunday, and I walked in one day, and as I was coming down the alley, I heard this voice singing. Guess who that was? And I had to go in, and it was, who is now my dear friend, Ahmad Ali, singing, and I mean, that place brought me so many blessings, you know, the two of you and Diane, and just amazing.
It was a resounding success in every way but money.
And money, that's when we know money is really not everything.
Yeah, that came and went.
Really is not
everybody, we're all
everything.
still here.
Yeah.
And before you had the coffee house, you really were not playing music yourself, were you, Lindsay?
I was, but not in front of anybody but my kids and my dogs.
Right.
You know?
And then we
the
started
coffee
having
house, the coffee house
open mic night.
broke me out of that shell. And I was so inspired by all the kids that used to get up on open mic night, and I'd pat them on the back after they were done. That was good, man. It was awesome. And they go, oh, I was so nervous. I never played in front of anybody before. I'm thinking, good Lord, you know, for years I've been going to concerts and thinking, hey, I could be up there. I could do that. But I never had the nerve. And these kids pushed me over the edge, and that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a total microphone whore ever since.
And we love you for it. And we have to get you a T-shirt that says, you know, I am Lindsay. I am a microphone whore. This show will be different than most of my usual shows. Obviously, they're all very different and unique. This is going to be an amazing. It is an amazing show already.
Yeah.
So now, how many harmonicas do you play? Not at once. We won't even go.
As many as I need. Yeah.
How many do
No,
you have?
actually, you know, with the harmonica, it sounds like, oh, you play harmonica, that's great. You only have to carry this one thing. You need a zillion of them, because whatever key somebody's playing, and you either have to play in the same key, or I generally play what's called cross harp, and that's 4 keys up from the key that they're playing in. So, you know, so you have to have, anyway, you have to have a coinciding key harmonica. Each harmonica is just one key. So, you know, you have to have them all. You know?
And you've
He's
got
so
them all.
lucky, just have to get a guitar.
And he has more than one guitar.
I bet you.
Many more than one guitar.
Yeah.
And listening to you
We'll see him on Guitar Hoarders someday.
Yes. When you two were just jamming a little before we went on, you two have never played together before, have you?
We've sat in now and then at the coffee house, and once
Yeah.
in Greenport when I saw you playing in the square. I think I sat in with you quick. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I love the spontaneity. That's my favorite thing. Yeah. Ask my band, who are those guys? I never go to practice.
No. And you
Because
can
it ruins
find
the
Lindsay.
spontaneity.
It does, totally. Practice
Yeah, it
messes
does.
everything up.
Yeah.
No surprises.
No, yeah.
No surprises. And people can find you on whoarethoseguys.com.
Whoarethoseguys.com.
Yeah.
The band is Who Are Those Guys. And they've been together for, the main core of the band's been together probably 32 years or so. I'm the baby of the band. I might be the oldest in the band, but I'm the baby. I've been there with them about 10 years. 10 going on 11.
How many are you in the band?
6 when everybody shows up.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun.
Sometimes 3.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's a lot of stuff coming up spring and summer that people can find on the
We've got
website.
Pretty busy summer, and we're doing a lot more duos and trio type things this year than we have in the past, which is nice because that's usually a winery type situation. You know, it's so much nicer to play a gig and get home by supper time. You know, I'm going to be 60 in June, so the 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. gigs
Doesn't really
that's
cut it
getting old
anymore.
now. Well, I was old a while ago, but it's really getting old now. So.
Yeah.
So I'm happy doing simpler things too.
That's
The
great.
band is fun though. I play with another guy, Bruce McDonald.
Yes,
Which you
he's
know
a
Bruce
doll,
very
yeah.
well, yeah. And Bruce was 2 years best of the best out here to represent us out in Memphis at the International Blues Competition.
And you went with him.
Yeah, I went with him this last
Yeah,
time.
that
It
was
was a
fun.
hoot, man. It was great.
Good going, honey.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to slide over here to Ahmad
Yeah.
Ali.
Let's dwell on it.
Yes.
Hi, my love.
Greetings and
Greetings.
salutations of immense joy.
Yes, definitely. And how people can find Ahmad is ahmadalimusic.com.
MAD,
That's right, because a lot of people spell that differently.
Well,
But-
it's a pronunciation, Shemitic pronunciation.
Okay.
There weren't a few to understand that, but
A lot of people don't know how to
pronounce it. Yeah.
I was sending a text to Diane saying that Ahmad is going to be on.
Oh, yeah,
and it
yeah.
came out
It totally-
ACH.
Yeah.
It totally,
It totally messed you up.
yeah, it totally respelled your name.
ACH space MED, and it was like, oh, she'll know exactly
I don't
what
know
mean.
if it's the pronunciation. She sent me a text in some Asian language yesterday.
You sent it back to me. Yes, I spoke in...
She sends crazy texts. I got one with a whole bunch of symbols one day. It didn't make any sense at all.
That's what, well, he got it in some Asian Oriental type thing.
Yeah.
I'll show you
I
later.
saved
It's
it. I would
funny.
like to have it translated. God knows what I said to you.
Yeah, I don't know. It was,
real go,
mine was long, I know
You
that.
hit the button for one of the wrong apps, but we digress.
We digress. So you have a number of shows yourself, my dear friend.
Radio shows, yes.
Radio shows, and The Voice just came in.
Yes, I have to go into radio voice when we talk about radio, of course.
You have to do radio voice. You must. And it is Cafe Ali.
Cafe Ali at Stony Brook, WUSB and WUSB.FM internationally. And you can also catch me at WBAI on In the Moment,
99.5.
99.5, or at WBAI.org.
When you go into your radio voice, it's almost a little hint of Venus Flytrap on WKRP. It's awesome. I love it.
Venus Flytrap. I have to get more into like a Fraser Crane, to make the money. But that's another thing. But it's a very rewarding, and I get to talk to artists and people. I bring to the radio all the wonderful gifts I meet on my journey in life.
Yeah.
Discussions, because it's a free-form radio show. It's not limited to music, but I've had the benefit of expanding my musical horizons, and oddly enough, what I incorporate into my set of music is affected by the people I meet. I interviewed the Zombies, and then of course I had to learn one of Rod Argent's tunes. "Hold Your Head Up" is like an anthem.
Yeah.
And even though the Zombies were playing, I think that tune went over bigger than, and it's by Argent. It wasn't by the Zombies, but I had to take that tune home because it had such an effect on the audience. So I incorporate, it's a crossover from the music to the radio, from the radio to the music, Reiki. I try to keep everything flowing together. I don't know why people have to
Reiki is the energy. It's the life force energy.
People try to say, stay between the lines. And, what lines?
There are no lines.
There you go.
So, unless they're self-inflicted. And they are. They're self-inflicted. There are no boundaries. There's respect, but there's no solid line anywhere.
No.
Can you imagine if you stayed in the rigidness of lines? There would be no music. There really wouldn't be any joy.
Yeah. Well, in the 70s, there's movement of this thing called fusion, and yet I still see so much music that is fusion. Every day I see something that's changing, that's fused other elements of things from the past or from different parts of the world. And I don't limit myself to any one format. As an artist, as you're talking about with the life energy and everything, how can you as an individual say, I only do rock and roll, or I only do blues? Is that the limit of your expression of feeling at any one time?
How sad if you did that.
Yeah,
It would be me as a practitioner saying, I'm only going to do Reiki. I'm not going to do anything with angels or with your chakras or anything else. I'm just going to limit it as to what is described as Reiki and not bring the other beautiful energies in.
Well, when you talk about that, there's so many sciences that ancient sciences that identify the life force that you happen to go through the window of what is called Reiki, but it's been recognized by many ancient societies by other names throughout. And, these are the things that this commercial society we're living in, they keep painting the lines.
Yeah.
But to understand what the ancient civilizations they had, people got together years ago, and there wasn't this, well, you're over there and I'm over here. It was, we do it this way and you do it that way, and that's all there is.
Right, let me learn from you.
Yeah. We sit with you and learn, and you sit with us and learn, and we grow together.
Yeah.
From
It's
the
a
different
sense of community.
perspectives. Yeah.
Those are the civilizations that made it.
Definitely.
The ones that
Yeah.
couldn't do that aren't around anymore.
Well,
No. So hopefully, they will learn from us.
but the problem is they have to hide.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to get to some music with the two of you.
Okay.
All right? I know you don't mind.
No, that'd be okay.
What are you going to start with?
I think Ain't No Sunshine.
Ain't No Sunshine. But there is now.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder this time if she'll stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, I know. Can't leave the young thing alone, 'cause ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder this time if she'll stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away.
Okay. The show's going to go for about 12 hours now.
That's all right.
And the guys
All
are coming
day.
on less. Are going to have to take a nap, right? More. What's next?
Let's refer to the set list. Ahmad.
What, Lindsay?
Excuse me.
Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one above you? take away my sadness. You ease my troubles is what you do. Now the morning sun in all its glory greets the day with love and patience too. You take away my sadness. You fill my heart with gladness. Ease my troubles is what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. At the end of the day, we'll give thanks and praise to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one above you? You fill my heart with gladness. You take away my sadness. Ease my troubles is what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. At the end of the day, we'll give thanks and praise to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one above you? You fill my heart with gladness. You take away my sadness. Ease my troubles is what you do. You take away my sadness. You fill my heart with gladness. Ease my troubles is what you do. Fill my heart with gladness. Take away my sadness. Ease my troubles. Early in the morning, late at night. You ease my troubles is what you do.
We should do that again sometime.
So absolutely beautiful. Have you ever heard me that quiet for that long?
No, it's
Ever, in all the years you know
let's play
me.
something again, quick.
Yeah, hurry up.
We'll put Phoenix to the true test.
But when you, as musicians, as performers, as putting your energy through and your spirit and your soul through your music, is there one beat, one rhythm that touches you deeper than another?
A beat or a rhythm? I wouldn't. I would say experiences, because there's many different songs that I do that sometimes I'll be